What's up, guys? Arkham Knight 84 here. Here to talk to you about Jason X. The 10th installment in this Friday the 13th series. Wow, what could I say about this? In my opinion, this is the ultimate jump the shark moment. Some people say no, that's Jason Goes to Hell, or no, that's Jason in Manhattan. This is the ultimate jump the shark. This is jumping over a whole sea world of sharks. I have a little soft spot for it, mostly because it was the first one I got to see in the theaters, so there's a little soft spot for it, and plus I have a little funny story to share about this coming to the theaters. When I heard they were making another Jason movie, and I think I was a junior in high school, I can't remember, but when I heard that they were going to release a trailer, and at this time I didn't have a computer, I didn't have internet, so I really couldn't look up stuff. I just heard things through the grapevine. That's all my information came from. So I remember seeing, I want to say it was the first Resident Evil movie. The only reason why I wanted to go see it was because this trailer was on it. And I get there, and me and my buddy sat down, because he was a Jason fan too. We sat down, and you know when you sit in the theater, they'll play music while you wait until the previews start? Well, something was wrong with the sound. They wouldn't sync the music or the track to the film. So they were playing, who the hell sings that dumbass song? That's those little animal abuse commercials. In the arms of an angel. That song. When that trailer came on and that song was still playing, when I get a computer and I can edit something, I'm going to have to do that, where I can just take the trailer and just put that track so you can see what I was seeing. They were playing that track while Jason was just slaughtering people in the trailer. So, I don't know. I just thought it was funny. This movie, I mean, in case you don't know, spoilers, I guess. Jason is a prisoner. This is a futuristic Jason. I can't remember exactly the present year before he goes, and he gets breaking loose. Now, he's in a prisoner at Crystal Lake Research Facility. Military want to do experiments on him. He gets loose, kills all of them, chases this one girl that was trying to tell the military he's too dangerous, we need to cryogenically freeze him. Well, she leads him to the freezer downstairs and tries to trap him. You know, she hides behind some crates or something, knocks him in there, shuts the door, presses freeze, and she's like, oh, I'm so safe. And then Jason stabs through, 2 inches or 3 inches of thick of steel with a fucking machete. Just goes right through it. That's just bothers me. I mean, I know these movies are not really based on realism, but still, it's just like, come on, he couldn't do that. But whatever, I'm not gonna get hung up on that, because there's a lot to get hung up on. So he pierces a hole in the door. She gets frozen with him. Fast forward, what year is it at this point? 2455. Research students with some really bright, colorful clothes that I'll get into that in a minute. They find him, bring him aboard. They're doing the classic alien and aliens cliches. And Jason wakes up and just starts killing people, and is supposed to be claustrophobic in a spaceship. That's pretty much the movie. Oh, and he gets an upgrade where he turns into that guy. Can't get a good picture of him. Not that it really cares. I'm sure all y'all seen what I'm talking about. Who gives a shit? I don't like Uber Jason. I never have. Never have. Well, I don't like this version of Uber Jason. When I've seen him in sketches where people drawn him and painted him, he looked pretty badass. And it's just, in this one, you can just tell he's just plastic, and I fucking hate it. I hate it. Oh, God. But anyway, I don't hate this movie because I have a soft spot for it. But I can honestly tell you, I never really return to this unless I'm wanting to watch Many Faces of Jason Voorhees, or when I'm in a weird mood to give it a chance to see maybe if it's different to me. Kind of like the Jason Goes to Hell scenario, because that one I just would not return to it until I guess I just got tired of seeing the other ones and just like, I want something different, so I'll just put on Jason Goes to Hell. And I dug it. I know people have some strong negative feelings about that movie. That's fine. That's your opinion. And then people like this one, which I don't really... I think I do understand, because most of the people that I've come across that actually like this movie, they have a background of sci-fi. They love sci-fi movies, the obvious ones like Star Trek, Star Wars, and Battlestar Galactica, all kind of stuff on the Sci-Fi Channel. I would say if you like watching that kind of stuff, like you really enjoy it, that's just like your bread and butter, the sci-fi world, you probably would like this. That's what I've seen, that people really go to this one. But I just can't get into it. I mean, I'm not against the idea of Jason in space. I'm really not, because Todd Farmer, believe it or not, people like to bash on him saying, "Oh, he shit on this movie, this series. He destroyed it." Todd Farmer actually had a decent idea if he was going to put him in space, because I was just wondering, why didn't they do it this way? And he was on the same page as me. He wanted to make it feel like Alien, like dark, grungy, like the Alien spaceship in the very first one, even like Dead Space. I'm sure people out there played that game. He wanted it to feel like that, and yes, that is exactly the way I wanted it if he was going to go to space. It may have been, still hokey, but it would have been enjoyable, and I could probably give it a big pass. But it just feels extremely cheap. I really do not like any of the sets. In my opinion, that can make or break a movie. You got to have a good set. And I just don't think they had a good one. I'm sure other people that watch sci-fi stuff, they think it's awesome. Me, I don't. I wanted something out of Dead Space. If they would have done something like that and had a little dark silhouette stuff going on, I could probably give it a pass. What else? There's one way you can look at this to make, because I always try to give you some kind of method of looking at these movies and see if you can enjoy them. You can always just say Jason Goes to the Sci-Fi Channel and kills all the horrible actors. But that's about it, guys. Like I said, I don't hate it. There could be a day where I just love it, like I did with Jason Goes to Hell. But man, it's just not my favorite. I can tell you right now, it's just not. But it's cool if you like it. But as far as what I rank it, I like the opening. I like some of the kill scenes. So I'm just gonna have to give it 2 out of 5. I'm being nice by giving it 2 out of 5, but that's just the best I can do. Two skulls out of 5. But yeah, like I said, if you're into sci-fi stuff, I'd recommend it, because mostly people that love sci-fi really like this one. But if you're just mostly a horror guy, probably not. But if you're interested, go watch it. But I'm just warning you, it's just bleh. And really hate the look of Uber Jason. I don't mind the look of Jason in this movie, believe it or not. Some people don't like it with the little tufts of hair. It doesn't bother me. It's 10 times better than Uber Jason. So, anyway, guys, that's just all I got to say about it. This is pretty much short and sweet. I just hardly stop. But anyway, guys, I'm Arkham Knight. I'm out of here. Enjoy your weekend, and leave me a comment or like or subscribe. I'll see you guys with Freddy vs. Jason. Adios.